so sick of it. Run up in your crib just for the sake of sticking it. Yeah, I'm ridiculous. I know this is Kanye's track, but I'm kissing this. Still laughing at these cats like I'm ticklish. Just something about that shit, I like flipping it. The world's back on my dick, I'm Mike Vick in it.
A topic that I've always found interesting was the whole entire immigration and illegal immigrant topic, for the most part. And I found a couple other ones, but we'll focus on this one for now. I'm going to try to keep it as short as humanly possible. But the funny thing about the whole entire immigrant argument, or the immigrants, and just other stupid shit in general, is people's ability to complain about immigration and immigrants and they're taking our jobs and this, that, and the other, and all this other great shit that they like to complain about. Is the fact of the matter is, the reason why Western world governments allow so many people into the country and look the other way or don't really want to do shit about it is because of Social Security. And what I mean by that is a lot of world governments, especially first world country governments, they're actually literally taking money from Social Security and spending it on other shit that they have no business spending it on. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be a Social Security bank, and it's supposed to stay in the Social Security bank, and you're not supposed to take it out unless it's for somebody who made it to the ripe age of what they're supposed to be in that country, and then you're supposed to give them their money. Politicians don't do that. They take out and they spend it. They try to get more money out of it or spend more money on it and stretch the money longer, and so they can actually spend more money on themselves and pocket half the money and do other crazy, ridiculous shit with the money for the most part. Here's why immigration is so fucking important to your governments. They need those immigrants to work so they can replace the money that they're fucking stealing. It's just facts. There's no other way around it. You may not like it. It is what the fuck it is. Your government always taking money out of the fucking bank. It'd be like having an account. It'd be like having an account for, let's just say you have a joint account for your children, and let's just say your wife or your girlfriend or your baby mama is always taking money out of it so she can get her hair done, or she can go get her nails did, or she can buy her a new Fendi purse or Fendi bag, or you know, buy her some new shoes, boots, whatever the fuck, a new iPhone, shit like that for the most part. It's typically what it is for the most part. Think of that on a larger scale when it comes to the government. That's technically what their government is actually doing to that fucking account. They're basically taking that money, spending it on shit that it don't need to be spent on, and they shouldn't be taking the money out of that fucking account in the first place. This is why they need immigration. This is why they're bringing in immigration. Because, at the end of the day, once you think about it, most, if not all, the Western worlds are below birth replacement rates. Well below birth replacement rates. So they have no choice but to bring in immigrants so they can actually fill the roles of the babies that won't be born to their actual citizens, from their actual citizens, so they can replace that money in that fucking bank that they shouldn't take out in the first fucking place. This is why immigration is important to your country. This is why they'll never stop immigration. This is why immigration is everything to your country. Because they keep taking fucking money that they're not supposed to take. It's sad, but it's true. Your government basically needs those immigrants to replace the money that they keep on fucking stealing. And the sad part about that is, when they get enough immigrants, do they stop taking the money out of the account? Hell no. They get greedy again and they keep on taking money out of the fucking account. So they got to replace it with more immigrants on top of that. So it's literally like a big ass Ponzi scheme for the most part when it comes to Social Security. They're literally taking money out of the account, and so they can replace the money. They get more immigrants to work to replace the below average birth rates. They get them to replace them numbers, so they can actually, instead of actually dealing with the actual fixing those numbers, they get immigrants to fix those numbers. And then on top of that, they think because they got the immigrants here, they can take money out of there. Then they realize, fuck, we took too much money again, so therefore we got to bring in more immigrants to replace that. But the problem is, though, they're addicted to the money, so they keep taking money out of the fucking account to do stupid shit with the money that they have no business doing with the money. That's typically how that works. I digress.